welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I sat down and filmed a longer form video for you guys, but I'm back today and I'm going to be reviewing something fun. And if you guys like this, I'm going to make it a series, but what I did, I love going to Trader Joe's. It's kind of like a little kid in a candy store for me because I always want to know what new treats they have, what new snacks they have. And so I grabbed some of their beauty products, and specifically I went with cleansers. So I grabbed all 4 cleansers that I saw, and I wanted to talk about each of them and kind of give you an analysis of would I repurchase, do I think it's a good product? That way, if you are in a pinch, if you are already grocery shopping, it's super convenient for you to just grab your beauty stuff with you when you're at Trader Joe's. So let's get right into this. So first and foremost, there's only 4 cleansers that I saw. There could potentially be more, but at my Trader Joe's, I looked, I scoured, and I saw only 4 facial cleansers. With that, they came in 3 different forms, actually. Really 4 different forms, because we've got cleansing pads, we've got, you guys know I hate these. I don't even know what to say about these. I still grab them. They are super convenient in a pinch, but we'll get more down into that. We've also got, this is just an all-in-one facial cleanser, which is a cleanser exfoliant. It's super creamy. And then this is a face wash with tea tree oil. So kind of 4 different elements here. So let's start with these cleansing pads. I'm a little rusty talking to the camera, if you can't tell. I've also been talking all day, not on Clubhouse, but I had a couple podcast interviews. So these say natural facial cleansing pads with tea tree oil. Okay, in terms of tea tree oil is incredible when your skin is super oily, if it's problematic, if you have acne. It is kind of a more natural remedy in comparison to salicylic acid, which just like really dries the shit out of your face to like dry out the oil. So these are excellent for problematic skin. The interesting thing to me is the people who are shopping at Trader Joe's, I feel like the younger you are, typically the more problematic your skin is. As you age, usually, not always, usually your acne starts to go away unless you're like, you know, really poor diet, drinking, you know, all of that bad stuff, not washing your face. So I'm kind of curious why they had 2 tea tree oil products, because it's pretty abrasive, like it's spicy. With these, the instructions say use 1 or 2 pads, smooth over face, paying close attention to oily areas, avoiding the eyes, rinse with cool water, can be used throughout the day to clean skin and remove oil. External use only. It says formulated with soothing botanical ingredients like tea tree oil, calendula, and witch hazel. Trader Joe's natural facial cleansing pads are strong yet gentle and leave your skin feeling clean and refreshed. They also leave your eyes feeling like they are burning out of your head. So this is definitely not one that you would want to put anywhere near your eyes. Tea tree is just really not pleasant around the eyes. The interesting thing too is that we've had this huge discussion about witch hazel. I personally love witch hazel. I think there are huge benefits. That's why I've always loved Thayer's, because witch hazel has so many benefits. It's literally a remedy that's been around for like hundreds of years. So you can't tell me that it's bad for me. It's good for me. It's only had good positive aspects for me personally. Right? Okay, so basically what I was saying, the AC turned on, I stopped filming, poured myself some wine. Here we are. So I have a couple minutes to get through the rest of this. I'm still confused what the deal is with the tea tree oil. I feel like maybe they didn't survey the demographic that is shopping at Trader Joe's, because to be honest, I don't necessarily feel like their demographic is like under 20, people with acne, but perhaps they're wanting parents to buy this. Like, I'm really curious about this decision, Trader Joe's, because 2 out of the 4 products have tea tree oil. And it's spicy, okay? I'm not a big fan of tea tree oil. It smells nice and cleansing. It could be really nice for my scalp, but I'm not there with tea tree oil. So these were interesting. They kind of seem to be a little bit of an offshoot of disposable makeup cleansing wipes, but they also have a little bit more of that peel pad element because they're going to tone and exfoliate your skin too. There's definitely a little bit of grittiness to them. As they touch your skin, they do have kind of that hard element to them. It does make my skin really red. I find that the tea tree is pretty abrasive for me personally. They do remove makeup very well. Again, it's just spicy for me. And it does say on here, produced without any animal testing or animal byproducts, which is awesome. Now, in terms of the ingredients, this is certified organic. There is some things that could potentially cause a little bit of irritation. There's a lot of oils in here. You've got witch hazel, water, alcohol, dennet. You've got leaf oil, flower oil, all kinds of flower oils, chamomile, lavender, lemongrass oil, ginger, root extract. You know, a lot of different things are in here. So if you are not necessarily someone that does well with oils, tea tree, that kind of stuff, probably not the best for you. But I do feel like this is a short term, like if your skin is super oily or if you're on the road. Like I know when I travel, anytime I travel, my skin gets so dry in the airplane because of all that recycled air that when I land, my skin is like sheening super oily. So this would be really good for on the go like that. It is nice and compact, travel friendly, but for me personally, these are not something I would use consistently. I mean, God forbid I ended up having super oily skin again in my life. I probably would have to, but they're just not my favorite. I find them quite abrasive, okay? My skin is medium sensitivity. I can touch my skin hard enough and it will turn red. This makes my skin bright red. So for me, it's a little bit too abrasive in terms of the grittiness. It's abrasive in terms of the tea tree oil. You cannot remove your eye makeup with this. It burns like a bitch. Do not do it. That's like the biggest thing I can say. Do not put the tea tree oil anywhere near your eyes. I was struggling yesterday. I will probably have posted an IG reel. I'll probably post the IG reel tomorrow or the day after, but my eye was bright red because I got the tea tree oil face wash in it. I didn't even want to try with this because these are so spicy. I think they're more concentrated, but with this is a face wash with tea tree oil. It says tea tree oil, awapuhi, orange peel, lavender makes this face wash strong and gentle, refreshing without being astringent, as rejuvenating for your skin as a day at the spa. It soothingly cleans all skin types and leaves your skin feeling smooth and silky. Okay, I mean, on here it says avoid contact with eyes. Why the hell do I want a cleanser to remove all of my makeup except for the makeup on my eyes? Like, how annoying is that, okay? First of all, if it's going to be easier for me to pick up beauty at Trader Joe's, this cleanser better remove everything from the top of my forehead all the way down to like my boobs, right? Like, that is why I would ever buy something from Trader Joe's in the beauty section. I go there for groceries. I don't necessarily go there for beauty. So me thinking, why are there two products, first of all, with tea tree? Again, I'm just so confused because I feel like they hit the wrong demographic. If anything, they should have done something super hydrating. Everything besides this guy is just like super, super focused on oily, problematic skin. So I'm confused, but I may have the demographic of Trader Joe's all wrong. I don't know. This is very drying again. This is meant for problematic, acne-prone skin that needs a little bit of salicylic. So instead of salicylic, which is a chemical, they've used tea tree, which is natural. I get it. Got it good. Not my favorite again, because I do have combination skin, but I don't want something that's going to dry the crap out of my skin personally because I don't get breakouts that often. It's like once a month, something like that. Then we move on to the disposable makeup removing wipes. If you've never heard me talk about this before, disposable makeup removing wipes like this are awful for the planet, they're awful for your wallet, and they are awful for your face. It's basically just awful all around, but they're perfect when you're lazy as shit. So that's really where these come in handy. Again, this is something for travel. When you're on the plane and you feel like you can't really wash your face, those sinks are so tiny, grab a makeup removing wipe. But for everyday use, it's really terrible because when you think about it, you put this wipe all over your face, all you're really doing is you're kind of mixing all your makeup all over your face and you never get the full amount off. So let's just say you have a full face of makeup on. You're gonna need like 2 or 3 wipes. And the bad part for the environment is that one of these typically takes a decade to actually degrade. They are not biodegradable. It takes 10 years for one to be dissolved. That's really shitty. So I feel like in order to do your part, get the ones that you can wash, throw into your washer, and just move on with your life rather than creating additional waste. A lot of these also have alcohol, fragrance, things that you don't want on your face. I don't rubbing alcohol on my face. Why the F would I want one of these? However, with these, they're using micellar water. It's a micellar technology, works gently to remove impurities from your skin, helps to remove dirt and makeup, and are mild and gentle enough to use around the eyes and on the most sensitive skin. This is the first thing so far that they've said it can be used on the eyes, okay? It says that it's a hypoallergenic formula formulated with emollient, softening, smoothing plant extracts, and without aggressive surfactants, alcohol, parabens, colorants, or allergens. Your skin will feel fresh and clean, smooth and soft. Okay. When I look at all of these ingredients, there's a lot that are very hard to pronounce, a lot that are very unfamiliar. But at the very end, parfum, fragrance, parfum de fragrance. I don't need to be putting fragrance on my damn face. At least they listed it, but in case you guys don't know this, in the United States, a company can put parfum, P-A-R-F-U-M, meaning perfume, or fragrance as an ingredient and actually hide over 100 other ingredients under fragrance. So all the bad shit that nobody wants you to see can legally be hidden under the ingredient fragrance. Also in the US, we only have like maybe 100, 200 ingredients that are actually banned by the FDA. The EU, for comparison, has over 1,200. So we're not really the best when it comes to banning shit that's not good for us. But I can tell you right now, just from looking at all this stuff, I mean, I can't pronounce some of these. I have never looked up some of these. Probably not the best for my face. If I can't pronounce every single thing, or at least I don't recognize it, and I'm pretty well read on some of these ingredients, not the best for my face. However, I will say they are not as abrasive. They do still make my face red, but not as red as these. So I'm kind of giving you a scale here because my skin is sensitive. This is like the most irritating for my skin. Super irritating. Holy crap. Honestly, if you have acne, just get these. This will probably solve all your problems and also dry them all out. This is also spicy, pretty abrasive, and it makes my skin feel so clean that it's like bone dry. I don't like it. The product that I would highly recommend for those of you who are my age, older, maybe combo skin, maybe more dry, especially now as we get into the hotter months, especially here in Tucson, it's like over 100 degrees already. All-in-one cleanser. This is a Nourish dermatologist formulated all-in-one facial cleanser. It's a cleanser, exfoliant, tearless, antioxidant rich. We love antioxidants. This says it simplifies the routine, leaves your skin feeling clean, smooth, and cared for. It gently washes away impurities, treats your face to a feast of antioxidants without any drying effects. Yes. It says massage moderate amount of gel over dry or wet skin for several seconds. Rinse well with warm water. Use twice daily. Okay. The ingredients in this one, a little bit better. Still some strange things in here. You know, I mean, we got copper chloride, we've got vitamin D3, we've got a vitamin C, palamide, citric acid. What else do we have in here? Sorbic acid, sodium lauryl glutamate, glycerin, sodium lauryl oat. Not terrible, not terrible. Not terrible. This is probably my favorite so far. Again, in case I didn't mention it, it does say no animal testing here. This one is unclear. This one is unclear on the animal testing. Unclear on the animal testing. This one does say cruelty-free. This one says cruelty-free too. So I would probably venture to guess that the towelettes are also cruelty-free, but I guess if it doesn't say it, it might not be. So keep that in mind. I don't see it on the back here saying that it's cruelty-free. So the two cleansers and these tea tree pads seem to be cruelty-free. I may be missing it over here on the makeup removing wipes, but the product I would say, okay, very long-winded. The product I would say, if you were thinking, let me make my life easier and let me just grab a cleanser, or maybe you're in a pinch and you're like, oh crap, I don't have any more cleanser, or oh crap, I just made an order on Sephora, it won't be here till next week. Grab this. I think it's a really good alternative option when you're in a pinch. This is not the best cleanser in the world. It's not the worst cleanser in the world. It's good enough. It does remove eye makeup. You do have to use it 2 or 3 times. I've been finding that is the trickiest thing for me personally, and that's why I don't like wearing mascara so often or having this full face of makeup. I'll honestly feel like the eye makeup is the hardest to remove because your eyes are sensitive. You don't want to tug too much in this area. The skin is super thin, right? So you don't want to tug it too much. And so I find that when I have to wash it 2 or 3 times at night, pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying to have to do that, but it's also really annoying to have to like be tugging your eyes so much. So this is the one I would recommend if you were going to get any of the cleansers at Trader Joe's. They may launch a new one at some point, but I'm disappointed, right? Because when I think of Trader Joe's, I do feel like, you know, it's better for me. There is this element of like, it's more of a boutique shopping experience. You have less shit to stare at. Like if you're looking for tomatoes, if you're looking for canned tomatoes, there's like 2 options. It's like fire roasted or the actual like tomatilla or whatever. Not that many options. Sometimes when you go into a store, you have so many options, you don't even know what to look at. And so the fact that they had 4 cleansers, I was kind of confused by, but I also felt like they had really bad choices. Both of these, in my opinion, are bad choices. The tea tree, like why the tea tree? I don't understand. Someone's gonna comment and be like, their demographic is under 20, and I'm gonna be like, who are these 20-year-olds that can afford to go to Trader Joe's? Like what am I missing here? This just seems like a very amateur decision in my opinion. Like why do you create 2 products for people who have really oily combination skin? I don't feel like that's the right target audience for people who are shopping at Trader Joe's, but I could be wrong. This is just a really shitty decision in the fact that disposable makeup removing wipes are the dumbest thing for the planet, which seems against Trader Joe's like typical umbrella. So I just feel like 3 bad decisions, 1 really good one. I don't know. I want to know your thoughts, but this is like my analysis. I've used every single one of them. I've used at least 5 of these disposable makeup removing wipes. I've used it to like take off when I do lipstick swatches. I've really tried to like this. You can even see, I used this earlier today. It's like super foamy and sooty. Ooh, I lost my voice there for a second. Super foamy and super sooty. Really just terrible for the eyes. And it's almost impossible not to get in your eyes because when you put it on your forehead and you wash everything, it's going to fall down on your eyes. So the fact that it says like keep out of your eyes, I'm like, why am I even putting this on my face? So with that, I think 3 bad options, 3 poor choices from Trader Joe's, 1 good option. This is the one I would recommend, the Nourish All-in-One Facial Cleanser. If you're in a pinch, grab it. And I would love to know if you guys have tried these products. I don't know how long they've had each of these. I don't know if they're adding more. Hopefully they do decide to add more for the drier skin and maybe more normal skin, because these 2 are very clearly for more problematic combination oily acne. Tea tree to me just screams like really trying to target acne. That's just where my mind goes. So let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear. But if you're in a pinch, grab Nourish. This is a good one. It's not, again, not the best, not the worst. It's fine. I will say all of that. So I hope that's helpful. I just feel like most of us are doing grocery shopping in a grocery store. I don't really like a lot of drugstore products, so I don't go. If I go to Safeway or Fry's or Albertsons or whatever, those bigger stores, I'm not going in there to go buy my cleanser. So I thought if we're going to Trader Joe's, which most of us do at some point, everyone makes a Trader Joe's run once in a while because you like, you know, those chocolate covered pretzels, or you like their chips, or you like their wine selection, or you like the fresh fruits and vegetables, whatever it is. It's a lot easier to just grab your beauty there if you can, if it's good. So this is the only one that passes my test. So I hope that is helpful. Let me know your questions in the comments. I've honestly been talking for so long today. I'm just like blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope it's helpful. Leave your questions in the comments. I will get back to you ASAP. This is a very curious subject, and I will share this over on Instagram too, so we can keep the conversation going about beauty at Trader Joe's. If you would like me to continue reviewing, let's say you want me to do toners, you want me to do moisturizers, oils, they've got a bunch of different things. They've got body creams. Let me know if you want this series to continue, and I will continue reviewing the Trader Joe's beauty to give you my honest feedback. I mean, this is as honest and real and raw as it gets. I'm like, 3 suck, 1 rocks. That's basically all I can do for you. So Hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in a couple days' time with another video. Bye, guys.